We've made it to week number 17, and our record is 11-4. And if you asked me at the very beginning, I kind of would have thought we'd have been 4-11, not 11-4. Now, as you guys know, Tyrod Taylor has been in the MVP talk pretty much the entire second half of the season, but right now he slipped down to number 4, and in the last week of the regular season, I don't think it's worth risking him getting injured because he's been injury prone the past few weeks to try to jump up and get the MVP. So Tyrod, we're going to sit you down just this week. We're going to let our rookie quarterback Baker Mayfield play and just see how the young fella does. Now we're getting through 16 weeks. Here's a look at kind of how all of our players are doing statistically. You can see Tyrod's had over a 3,000 yard passing season with almost 25 touchdowns. Baker Mayfield has been okay in the times that he's played. On the rushing side though, Sony Michel is kind of close to 1,000 yards, like 128 yards or so. He could have a big game today and maybe hit that mark. On the receiving side though, Jarvis Landry over 1,000, and Josh Gordon, with the big game today, could be our second receiver this year to cross over 1,000 receiving yards on the year. And here we go, week number 17 is here, game day is right upon us, and if you're wondering from a divisional standpoint, we've clinched the division. We are 11-4, the closest team is 9-6, so even if we lose today and drop to 11-5, the best another team could do is 10-5, which means we are going to walk out of here as divisional champs. And so here comes Baker Mayfield. Correct me if I'm wrong, this should be his first career start as Tyrod has pretty much held the reins the entire season. Now across middle we got Josh Gordon. It's a tight one, and Gordon is going to drop it. And as a reminder, if you guys are enjoying this Browns franchise and you want to see more, I would love to have you guys hit that subscribe button. Leave me a comment down below and tell me what you think, how are my moves going, what should I be drafting in the offseason. I really want to hear from you guys. And look at Sony Michel, who says, oh, you're going to hear from me today. 9 yards for a big carry. And with big third down here early in this drive, Baker Mayfield's going to move to being under center here. So to hand it off to Sony Michel. Michel's going to find himself a hole here. He's got some room again. And look, even more yards than the first one. He goes for 10 here to give him 19 on the day. That was a huge third down. That's only going to boost our confidence right now. But we got to get Baker Mayfield out here slinging the rock a little bit. Now across the middle, he's going to see Josh Gordon. And Josh Gordon gets hit hard, but he holds on to it this time. Getting close to the red zone now. Baker Mayfield back in shotgun. The blitz is coming. He's going to get rid of it quick. He's going to see Jarvis Landry, who gets a shoestring tackle. Would have been gone for a touchdown there. So here we go. Baker outside of that first pass. This actually looked pretty good. And to be honest, that first pass wasn't even his fault. Josh Gordon kind of dropped it, but he's been money and surgical ever since. You're going to see Baker roll out. Just look, I got a little bit of wheels too. Baker is going to slide. Thank you for not fumbling or getting hit, and he gets 11 yards. I mean, so far so good for Baker. I don't want to say QB controversy, but the young fella, he's kind of on fire. Now across the middle is going to see his guy in Jarvis Landry, touchdown number 13. Lucky number 13 for Jarvis Landry. And Baker Mayfield looking pretty good on that drive, if you ask me. And we find ourselves here inside the red zone. 3rd down and 2. Baker Mayfield's back here. Our defense has done their job, but we missed our extra point in. Well, technically it actually got blocked, but it is what it is. Now Sony Michel's going to try to run a little bit. They're going to drop him down at the 1 now. He already has 50 yards on the day. Now for some reason, Madden decided to do something crazy and not let me actually play the down inside the red zone. So Sony Michel ended up scoring, but you guys just won't be able to see it, which is unfortunate. Now James Conner's going to run the ball here. We're going to light him up in the backfield. Big tackle. We're going to switch to Christian Kirksey on this drive. We're going to have a double blitz from both linebackers here, waiting on Big Ben to hike it. In the shotgun. Oh, nice little run block there. Again, they go to James Conner again, who only picks up about 3. 3rd down and 7. Big Ben in shotgun. It's a cold winter day right here in Pittsburgh. See if we can stop him. Now Big Ben's going to roll, throws it across. He's got a guy, and we light him up. James Washington's going to catch that one when they're inside the red zone. So Pittsburgh's going to stay alive there. Big Ben again with James Conner in the backfield. Le'Veon must be hurt at this point if we're not seeing him in after multiple plays. So Kirksey rolls. They're going to go to Conner instead. We're going to try to line him up, and Bodie Calhoun is going to get him. Going to send a little bit of a blitz here on 2nd and 3. James Conner's going to be out on this one. Going in for the blitz. Oh, they're going to go to Stephen Ridley. Stephen Ridley's going to get stopped there. A major 3rd down and 3. The defense is on the lookout for something crazy. We could see a screen pass, could see a lot of little quick slants. We got to be ready. Schobert across the middle. We'll see the tight end going through. We're going to try to hit Brown, and Antonio Brown rarely ever drops one, but he coughed it up there, and we're hyped for a big 4th down. So the Steelers are going to line up for a field goal attempt here on 4th down and 3. We're going to try to get in and try to block it. Got Denzel Ward on the edge. Ward's going to dive in. He's going to be a little bit late, and that one is up and good. Our lead is cut down to 10. Big kickoff return here. Jabril Peppers waiting to do something. Hits him with the juke. Jabril Peppers is getting out to the edge. He's got a couple guys to beat. Jabril Peppers goes up, and it's a huge return to bring him down to the 44. Offensively, even with our backup rookie quarterback, we have been stellar today. Baker Mayfield under center, trying to keep the trend going here. Quick little dump out to the running back. Sony Michel's got some moves here. Nice little juke moves, gonna make a guy miss, and he's down at the 42 now. The first downs just keep on coming for the Cleveland Browns offense. This is kind of crazy to see how well they're playing again today. Michel in the backfield. Gonna hand it off to him again. He's got some room, and again, How many yards does he have so far? 57 on the day, and we're still in the first half with plenty of time. Second and a couple of yards here. We'll see Josh Gordon kind of rolling around. We see him wide open. We're going to hit him here in stride. Can we get a block? We don't, but we still pick up a big first down inside the 20. This is a couple of big plays coming up now for us. Again, inside the red zone. If we can score here, Pittsburgh is going to be in huge trouble. Now, Sony Michel with the juke move is going to break the tackle. TJ Watt is going to slam him down, but he gets down to the 6, and you guess what? It's a first down. The 6-yard line for quarterback number 6 of the Browns, Baker Mayfield. Can he get his second passing touchdown of the day? We're about to find out. Now Baker's getting a little antsy here. He's going to roll out again. Josh Gordon wide open. He finds him, and Josh Gordon into the end zone, I believe, for touchdown number 6 on the season for him. And Baker Mayfield, not 1, but 2 touchdowns on the afternoon against his rival. Now Pittsburgh did go down, and they ended up scoring, and our lead is back down to 10 points. So again, Baker Mayfield, a 2-minute drill. Some opportunities here to do something big, and he goes right back to his favorite target, Josh Gordon. Under a minute left for Baker Mayfield. Again, this is a good practice for the rookie. And he's got Josh Gordon across middle. Gordon probably could have run, but he decided to drop on that one. Still caught the ball, though. Crossing the right side of the 50 again for Baker. He's going to have a close one here. That one's going to be picked off. Artie Burns runs into his own man, but he is going to pick that one off. We're going to try to catch it. Baker Mayfield's going to see if he can get over to him. It's a rookie mistake as Artie Burns makes a house call. Reservations for 6 and Chili's. Pittsburgh is going to be down by 3 after that one. The last time we saw Baker Mayfield, well, he was throwing a pick 6, and he ruined what could have been an incredible first half for him. Now he gets blitzed here, and Pittsburgh sent the house. Bud Dupree gets the sack, and we're going to be punting on 4th down. Now after our offense had a pretty poor showing there to start the second half, we need to make sure our defense steps it up. So we're going to crowd that line of scrimmage a little bit. Connor's going to get the ball. We're going to hit him at the line of scrimmage, and he's going to get only about 2. Got a 2nd and 8. It's only Big Ben back there now. No one else. No running back to help him out. And he goes for a slant. Antonio Brown's making some moves. Antonio Brown is out here running. We're going to try to catch up to him. TJ Carey is going to snag him, but he gets a whole lot of damage before we bring him down. James Conner back in the game. Big Ben has just been killing our defense so far. Ooh, nice little play fake there. Schober's going to roll back the ball, throw to the sideline, and McDonald is going to haul that one in. It looks like for another first. Our lead of 3 points doesn't really feel like a lead right now. Again, Big Ben is dicing up our defense. Schobert again, chilling. Oh, Conner actually gets the draw there. Beautiful play executed by Pittsburgh, and we might be in trouble. Conner moves to Big Ben's right. Looks like nobody's there. We're going to try to send a blitz here. Oh, we whiff. We had an opportunity for the sack. Kirksey falls down, gets back up, gets the sack, his 6th tackle of the game, and Big Ben is down. 2nd and a whole lot of yards for Pittsburgh right now. Big Ben moves under center. They're going back to the run. I mean, you got to give Pittsburgh props. They will not abandon the run, even when they have 21 yards to gain for a first down. So Pittsburgh sees a 3rd and 20 after a pretty bad run call there. Lots of opportunity for us to shut them down here on defense. We're going to keep them on one side of the field. Samuels is going to get taken down, and we're going to force them, I believe, to kick at least a field goal, possibly punt it here. Now, Pittsburgh is going to opt to go ahead and kick a field goal here. It's about a 51, 52-yarder, depending on the spot. We're going to sit back with Denzel Ward again, trying to block this one. We're not going to get in. This ball is up. This one is right down the middle. A beautiful kick in this game. It's tied up at 20. So Pittsburgh is going to kick it off as we're nearing the end of the first quarter. And there's Duke Johnson Jr., kind of a guy that's been forgotten about, if we're being honest, in this team. And he's only going to get down to the 20. Now, this game started off pretty incredible for us. And I think a big part of that was the running game. Now, we want to make sure that Sony Michel is still getting a heavy dose of the football today. Now, he's going to slip through a couple of guys there. He gets about 5. On 2nd and 5 again, Baker back in shotgun. All the time in the world. He's got his running back in the backfield. Sony Michel's going to try to make a move. He's not going to do too much of one, but still, down to the 34. We're ending the third quarter tied up 20-20. It is anyone's ball game. This is more so for pride because, as you remember, we choked a big lead against them in the very beginning of the season. We want to get revenge now. Start of the fourth quarter, and we're going right back exactly how we had the third quarter going, running with Sony Michel. 2nd down and 6. Little play action fake here. We got him to bite. We're going to go deep. We got Jarvis Landry streaking. He's going to hold on to that one. Jarvis Landry with the huge catch, and the young fella is good to go there. Big 33-yard grab. So here we go. Big first down. We're in field goal range now. The 80th catch of the season for Jarvis Landry. The momentum has swung back for our squad. A little bit of run up the middle for Sony Michel, and again, a couple of yards. It's only 3, but 90 on the game for him. 2nd and 7 again. Baker right there where he wants it. We see Jarvis going deep again. We're going to throw it up to him. Can he do it twice? Jarvis Landry, 2 huge catches, opposite sides of the field. No one can guard this man. Baker Mayfield's 3rd passing touchdown of the day. I mean, you could not place that in a better spot. And just like that, the Browns are taking the lead against their rivals. Another look at it here. Baker lobs one deep. Jarvis Landry one-on-one coverage. It's kind of not the best spiral in the world, but Jarvis Landry comes down with it. Look, here we go. at the highest point he could possibly go get it. He grabs it. Joe Hayden has no chance. The former Brown on the current Brown, no chance. If we can make a big stop here, let our offense go down and at least get a field goal, I've got a lot of confidence we can go ahead and walk out of here with a W. Now, Big Ben scrambling, throwing ones around. We got James Conner there. We're going to light him up right there, but he still got 6. No one in the backfield this time with Big Ben. You got Antonio Brown in the slot. They're going to go to him, and that one is nearly intercepted by Schobert. What a play. 3rd down and 4. Big Ben under center. Conner back there waiting for it. It's like a little ball across the middle, and Gamble is going to hold on to it. This is what this team was waiting for, an opportunity to shut down Pittsburgh for once and all today. Can we do it? There's a lot of time left in this clock. Now, Big Ben's back in shotgun. Again, Conner looking to block. He's going to seek out a little bit. They're going to throw it in the corner, and Antonio Brown, the best receiver in the game, comes up big. The unfortunate thing is we don't really have anyone that can cover Antonio Brown man-to-man, so we're trying to sit in zone, but they're picking us apart with these corner routes. So Big Ben now at the 45. 5 minutes left. We're going to drive back a little deep. He's going to get to the corner. Antonio catches it, and they say he was in bounds again. The nerves are setting in. This Browns team is a little young. In Pittsburgh, they've been here before. Again, Big Ben in shotgun. He's been sitting in it all the time, and Joe Schobert is going to make another big tackle on Washington. You got to give it to Joe Schobert today, man. 7 big tackles for him, and a lot of those coming right across the middle. Big Ben again, solo in the backfield. Oh, we missed. Washington's there. We're going to light him up. What a hit by Demarius Randall. But they're inside the 15. Coach Vini knows if you don't stop him here, it's going to be really tough. Their defense is coming to play. They've been sending a lot of blitzes. They're lining up in a pretty heavy formation here. Got a blitz coming. They got Conner across the middle, and we light him up. No chance on that one. They're a little bit heavy to our left. They're right this time. Big Ben again under center. We're watching for a run possibly here. We'll see Grimble move in motion, possibly coming back to our side. We're going in to try to clog up that hole. Conner gets a few yards, maybe 3 or so, but we stop him again to make it 3rd and 7. This is what we make the big bucks for. 3rd down and 7. We stop them here. I got a feeling they're going to go for it on 4th down. There's Big Ben again waiting. He's got a guy across the middle. He goes to the corner. McDonald's there, and McDonald drops it. We barely hit the ball, and he drops it. So the Steelers, even with 3:10 left, they have all their timeouts. They're going to opt to go for a field goal here and not actually go for it. Unless they're faking it, we might be in a good spot. Denzel Ward's going to block it. Denzel Ward has blocked it. We're going to tackle Josh Dobbs. Denzel Ward may have just won this game. The kid from Ohio makes a huge play to block the field goal. Look at this again. Coming in hot, Denzel Ward is going to make a monster block. Lays out completely. His elbow hits it. And just like that, Coach Vini is hyped. So here comes our offense. A chance to shut this game down and beat our rival. After we choked one earlier in the season, we can do something pretty nice here. We're chewing that clock a little bit. It's 2nd and 7. We're going to opt to pass it instead, catch him off guard a little bit. And look who's there. Duke Johnson Jr. lands kind of on his helmet there, but it's a monster 1st down. The 2-minute warning is upon us. Pittsburgh is going to be super heavy on stacking that box. We're going to try to run it, though, out of the set. You'll see Sony Michel goes for a juke. That doesn't really do much for us. 2nd down and 8. Baker Mayfield again has been poised, except for that one really bad interception. He's been a man today. Now he's going to throw in here for a halfback screen. Great blocking. Sony Michel holds on to it there, and they drop him at the 43 for another 1st down. I mean, let's be honest about that last play. It may have worked. It may have been a 1st down, but I thought it was going to be a sack and then an interception and then a loss of yards, and it turned out extremely well. Say what you will about this team, but they may have blown a ridiculous game in week number 1 against this team. They fought back, they showed perseverance, they held on to what little lead they had late, and they're going to walk out of here with a W against a ridiculously talented Pittsburgh Steelers team. I'm impressed and I'm proud of them. Then we did sit Tyrod Taylor this week because we wanted to avoid injury, and Baker Mayfield played incredible. Look, he had one really bad interception that went back for a pick 6. But outside of that, 16 of 19, almost 300 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, that 1 interception, but an 84% completion rate is mind-blowing. On the ground, Sony Michel was 23 for 105, about 4.5 yards per carry, 1 touchdown, and no fumbles. I'm proud of him today. And helping out Baker Mayfield today were Josh Gordon and Jarvis Landry. Josh Gordon was 7 for 119 and 1 touchdown. Jarvis Landry was 5 for 104 and 2 touchdowns. 2 of his catches were monster ones on 3rd down and just kept us alive in this game, so you have to give a big shout out to him. And defensively, Joe Schobert came to play. Look, this dude had 9 tackles. Kirksey had 7 with 1 for a loss, 1 being a sack. We also got a sack here from Jamie Meter. I'm happy with how this team played. The Browns are the real deal, and the next time you see them, the Browns will be in the playoffs.